Hello viewer, this is a tutorial designed to help you know the orthography and alphabet of Tula language. It will help you learn how to read and write in Tula language. So sit back, watch and listen as I take you through. Nasal consonants sound. Nasal consonants are the ones pronounced with the airflow through the nose. So we have three nasal consonants. The nasal consonants are this first one, and the next one is then the last one, which is also one of our new consonants, is So each one has a particular consonant that it can go with, and we call them nasal consonants because when we try to pronounce it, we allow air to only flow through the nose. That's why they are called nasal consonants. The first nasal consonant, which is can go with itself and b. This is what we mean anytime this nasal consonant appears in a word, because this nasal consonant can stand as a word in a sentence, and anytime they appear in a word, the next word that follows it will be a word that can either start with this or will start with b. So for example, we have mau, which means I threw and hit it. Then in Hausa, na jefa. Another one is mbu, which means I ask. The Hausa kuma na tambaya. So the next nasal consonant is this consonant and this nasal consonant can go with these following ones. It can go with itself or d, or t, or s, or l, or r, or ch. So like we said, whenever this nasal consonant appears in a sentence and it is standing as a word, the next word that comes after it will be a word that will start with any of these ones. So these are the only ones that it can go with in a word or in a sentence. Now for example, we have this first example there, nwe, which means I heard, naji in Hausa. So you see the nasal consonant now, the next word that comes start with this consonant Another example is ndo, which means I took it in Hausa, na dauka. So the next one is ntau, which is I held it in English, na kama in Hausa. And like we said, this nasal consonant, this next word that follows it starts with this t sound. Then the next one is nswe, I tried it, na gwada. And the next one is nle, which means I entered, that is na shiga. And the next one that follows is nri, which means I finish it, that is nagama. And the last one there is nchau, which means I ate it, that means nachi. So like we said, this nasal consonant, whenever it appears in a sentence, the word that follows it will start with any of these consonants we've just taken examples. The last nasal consonant there is it is pronounced so it can go with itself or it go with the next one or it go with k, or it goes with w, and the last one, which is y. So like we said earlier, whenever this one appears in a sentence which can stand as a word, the next word that follows it will be word that starts with any of these five. For example, we have ngau, which means I beat it in Hausa, na buga. Then the next one is mfwa, which means I said it, and in Hausa, na fada. Then the next one is nkai, which means I spoilt it, then in Hausa, na bata. Then the one that follows is nwanan, which means I appreciate. And in Hausa, now go de mai. Then the last one there is nyal. Nyal, which means I called. In Hausa, nakira. All consonant sound can be used with our consonant w in a word, except these two consonants ch and ng. They cannot go with w to form a word. So now let's take these examples to see how these other consonants can come with our consonant w to form a word. So the first one, we are having our consonant b coming together with w to form a word, as in the word bwa, bwa, which means death in English, mutua in Hausa. And the next consonant d coming with this w is in the example dwakai, dwakai, which means sweet melon, then in Hausa, guna. We also have our consonant f coming together with w to form fue, fue, which means soup in English, mia in Hausa. And the next consonant k coming together with w to form kwama, kwama, which means God in English, Allah in Hausa. Then the next one, our consonant l to form the word luangen, luangen, which means leaf in English, ganye in Hausa. And the next one is and we have an example there, mwe, mwe, which means white in English, furry in Hausa. And the next consonant there, and we have an example there, nwe, nwe, which means hurt in English, then G in Hausa. Then another one there is r coming together with w to form the word ri, ri, which means honey in English, zuma in Hausa. And we have another consonant there, s, coming together with this w to form the word soku, soku, which means grass in English, chiawa in Hausa. Then we also have our consonant t, t, coming together with w to form a word tun, tun, which means axe in English, gatari in Hausa. And the last consonant there, y, coming together with our consonant w to form a word yuan, yuan, which means smoke in English, hayaki in Hausa. There are consonant sounds that are not found in Tula language. Like we said, these are the consonant sounds that we don't have them in our orthography, we don't have them in our alphabet, and we don't use them whenever a Tula man speaks. So these are G, H, J, P, Q, V, X, and Z. So we don't have these consonants in our orthography and in our alphabet. The alphabets. These are the alphabets we have in Tula language. A combination of our vowels and our consonants. That is our 7 vowels and our 14 consonants to make up the Tula alphabet. So if you're able to learn how to pronounce our vowels and our consonants, reading and writing will be a thing of the past for you. So with constant practice, it will help one to get the right pronunciation of it, and to read will not be a problem. One can read fluently and also write very well. Thank you for watching and listening. For more inquiry, contact Tula Language Literacy Committee on these following phone numbers for other observations and other inquiry you can have. Thank you.